this question doesn't give us a ton of context. It just tells us what the constraints are and what our objective function is. Now, just so I'm clear, I need a maximum and minimum values for this objective function. So the function is 5x plus 8y. My constraints, 2x plus y has to be less than or equal to 10, and 2x plus 3y has to be less than or equal to 14. And I know I want it in the first quadrant. So I'm just going to pop over to Desmos. Again, we could graph this by hand, but there's just such value. Really, we have the tools, so why would we not use them? So 2x plus y is less than or equal to 10. Great. Okay, so let's see. Where is, I'm going to go this little home button right here. That fixes it. Okay, but I know that I only want like my quadrant 1. Okay, then I'm going to go in and do 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 14. Now, I know that I just want what's in this quadrant, so I'm going to see if I can make that bigger. Just pull it over. There we go. And so now I've got some points. I've got a point right here. This is at 0.467. This point is at 4.2, and then down here, this is going to be an important one as well. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to screenshot that now that I have it and pull that in to over here. Okay, so I can make that a little smaller. So what my points that are very important. Now you've got 0, 0, so that would for sure be a minimum value, but like 0, 0, yeah, okay. I'm guessing that the 4.2 is going to be my maximum, so let's try that. So I've got 5 plus 8 times the y. Okay, I wish that had been black because green was supposed to be for minimum. Okay, so then I look through there and I say, okay, let's plug in the 4 and the 2. So 20 plus 16, and I get 36. Well, what if I were to do, so 5 times 0 plus 8 times 4.667, which is actually like 4 2/3. So 4 2/3. So what does that give me? So 8 times 4.667. So that's about 30. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. So 37.336. So 37 1/3. Really? Okay, so did I make a mistake on that other one over 4? So 5 times 4 times 2. So that gave me 36. All right, that one was smaller. Yeah, totally was not expecting that. And let's try this one. So 5, 0. So 5 times 5 plus 8 times 0. So 5 times 5, that gives me 25. So it's obviously not that one. Okay, did I, like this really went? So it's better to make my maximum value. So it's better to make all of the y's than anything. So this is going to be my max. And then my minimum value if I do all the things. Now 0, yes, but I want to know like if I'm actually doing something, what's my minimum value going to be? The minimum value of putting all the things together is going to be 25. All right, let's do one more. Find the maximum and minimum if they exist. All right, so let's get moving. So I'm going to go back over to Desmos and clear these out. Okay, so I want to just be in the first quadrant again. So 2x plus 5y less than or equal to 50. Okay, ooh, that's nice. And then 7x plus 5y less than or equal to, is it 100? Great, 100. Okay, so I'm going to have to maybe shrink that down a little bit. Okay, so I've got a point at 0, 10, I've got a point at 10, 6, and a point at 14.286. Okay, and I know that I made it shrink. I just wanted to move it over, really. Okay, and then I can screenshot this in a second. And so let's put that all together. You probably can't see it all. Okay, here we go. Put that in like that. All right. So now I can figure out what. So where are my, so here's my objective function, 7 times something plus 6 times the y. And I'll do that for all 3 points. Okay, so 0, 10, that's 60. If I do 10, 6, so 70 plus 36, 106. And if I do 7 times 14.286 and 0, gosh, I don't know what that is. So 7 times 14.286. Ooh, 100. Oops, so about 100. Alright, so who's best? This 10, 6 is going to be my maximum. And then my minimum, so that's my max. My minimum, if I'm actually doing all the things, it's going to be 60. There we go. Awesome. Linear programming.